Hey man, welcome back to the channel. It's always good to see you. Happy you're back and that you're a part of this movement. It is easy to lose yourself as a man with all the pressure and noise regarding masculinity. Should you be an alpha male, a sigma male, a high value male? I am not a fan of the terminology, but it's the name of the game, and so I respect that. To me, the thing above all else is authentic masculinity. Reviewing it as a energy, which it is, a natural energy that naturally wants things and needs things. And to try and become an alpha male, if we use that as an example, is to become wounded and unhappy as an individual. And I'm going to tell you exactly why. Let's get into it. To be alpha is to be superior, dominating competition. And this always refers to other people. It refers to superior in a hierarchy. And so that means inherently that we are valuing a hierarchy. And so as a man, an interest of you then is to climb in a hierarchy and to dominate others and be superior to others with the benefits that come with that. This is such a shallow and quite sad meaning to add to your life. To be interested in climbing in hierarchy, to be interested in your relationship to other people, disregarding what is inside you and what you can add to the world, and to climb that hierarchy in order to become seen as superior in that hierarchy. It lacks so many things that are way more profound and deep and beautiful about life, and it is not at all what masculinity is about. And so if you, as a man, want to become an alpha male, you're already playing a game that you cannot win. You're already playing a game that is empty inherently. Even if you climb all the way to the top and you get the benefit, right? The monetary, the sexual benefits that are a part of that. There is so much of what is inside you that you even haven't looked at. For you as a man to say, I want to become an alpha male, is to say, I want to be an archetype, because an alpha male is an archetype with behaviorisms and tendencies and characteristics. And for you to say, I want to become that, already disregarding this earlier point of the emptiness of it all, is to say, I want to be this archetype and therefore disregard what I am. So your authentic, natural personality, behaviorisms, gifts, purpose, everything that makes you unique, it makes you you as a man, you're disregarding to adopt an archetype that you think will make you happy. This is incredibly sad, and it is incredibly empty. And I believe that at some point in your life you must see that the masculinity isn't about your relationship to others. You know, yes, there is of course a brotherly, healthy competition aspect that is definitely a part of that, you know, and that can get quite fierce, and this really nourishes a man, right? To do martial arts, to compete in tournaments, these things are incredibly nourishing to a man. But this is adding something to everyone who's competing. To be superior to other men, to attempt to achieve that, does not add any value to the world. And then you must ask yourself, am I the kind of man that wants that is interested in that? Or am I the kind of man who is interested in territory, who is interested in my own gifts and purpose and talents, and expressing those to the world, not for the sake of getting better than other men, but for the sake of it being there, expressing that to the world, because it can make the world a better place. Are you not the kind of man who wants to empower everybody who meets you, to make every encounter with you a positive experience? Isn't that way more profound than being an alpha male and chasing some kind of superiority that eventually will feel empty? It saddens me at times to see all these messages, honestly. on social media and on YouTube and everything, and that not wanting to be an alpha males can be seen as something that's weak. You know, I think that lacks a certain masculine maturity as well. And so if this message resonates with you, what should you focus on? Of course, everything that is inside you, man. Everything that you have to offer. To focus on what is inside yourself. To focus on your territories, right? On the gym, or your martial arts gym, or your workplace, the place where you practice your purpose, your passions, all the places where you express yourself, you master yourself. Focus on that, man, and lose that focus that compares yourself to someone else, man. I think the sooner you realize this, and the sooner you can adopt a mindset of course, healthy competition and brotherly competition, but mostly collaboration. Collaboration with people that are also on those territories, that are also starting to stream online, that are also building a YouTube channel, that are also building a company similar to you. Do you want to crush them, dominate them, be superior to them, or do you want to collaborate with them, because that would provide more value to the world? It builds not only much more value to stick to the terminology, but it also creates a meaningful life, meaningful experiences, relationship, connections, you expressing yourself to your full potential, becoming much more than you could become if you care so much about being an alpha male or a sigma male. Good luck with that, man. If you're still watching, I think that says enough, man. I think you're not meant for this shallow, unprofound type of life. I think you're meant to do more, man. And so I invite you to subscribe to the channel and join this movement, because we all think this way here. And we're all interested in authentic masculinity, adding something to the world and living the best life in the process. That's it. See you in the next video.